Hi gorgeous girlies, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, is a Buffbunny review part 2 of their January launch, the Summit drop. The launch date is January 31st at 1 p.m. CST. And as always, code Bailey saves you 10% off with Buffbunny. It counts as an entry to my monthly giveaway. I will also have my support link down below to shop if you want to still enter my giveaway, support me, but use rewards. The colorways this drop are Heather Gray, Heather Charcoal, Heather Pink, Heather Green, White Onyx Black, Plastic Pink, Lucky Charm, Pink Camo, Pink Snow Camo, and Honeydew. We've got Colorado Fleece in this drop, some Dream Heather, Halo, and Plush Fleece. So definitely a true like winter January drop. Dream Heather V-neck tank. Now I did extra small in this and I got it in the Heather Pink, which I believe we've seen before in, what drop was it? I can't even remember, but this is a new top. I do prefer this Dream Heather tank compared to the other one. This is a much more flattering front top. I think the other one was reversible. This is a razor back. I don't love the razor back personally. I just prefer less coverage, but if you like a razor back moment, I think you'd like this. I did size down and it fits more like an extra small. Like it's very stretchy. So I feel like if in between smaller chested, want it more fitted, you could size down, and I don't think it would be too tight anywhere, but for the most part, I think you could stay true to size. But even when sizing down, I didn't get any spillage right here. It didn't cut in. Straps were very comfortable. Removable cups, no built-in shelf bra or anything, but has this seam under bust scoop, which I do wish they like would tweak the measurements per size, just because, oh, I guess, I don't know. It definitely hits a lot lower on me as an IBTC girly. It does come way past my boob. And it is a little, like it's more cropped length in my opinion. Like it doesn't cover my belly button fully, so I don't love the length. That's the one thing in the back holding me back from loving this. Love the way my cleavage looks. Okay, it gives me cleavage. Love that. I never get that. So when I do, I'm here for it. I love that it's fitted. It's very comfortable. I just wish it was longer, because even with the Dream Heather leggings on, it's not fully covering, and then it's like this little thin strip of skin that ends up getting squished. So I just wish it was longer. Dream Heather, this launch is fitting, it feels the same, like that very soft, almost like Patula Bear fleece material, very warm, but it feels stretchier than Dream Heather has felt before. I actually like it, but that is why I think I'm able to size down in this, and it fits still very comfortable. Snatches, like it is flattering. I just, again, wish it was longer. So Dream Heather material is 87% recycled polyester and 13% spandex. Very soft. It's got, again, heather to it, but keep in mind it is like more of a cropped length. The top is coming in Heather Gray, Heather Charcoal, Heather Pink, Heather Green, and this will be 46 US, 66 Canadian. Dream Heather fabric, medium coverage, medium support, removable bust pads, waist length, under bust contour. Dream Heather top. I don't love where it hits. I do wish it was like longer, because it doesn't even hit like the waistband, so I just don't love that like little bit of thin skin that gets like pushed in an unflattering way. I'd rather, I don't know, I do, but again, I did size down. And I'm glad I did, because in my opinion, this fits like an extra small. It's very comfortable, very stretchy. I like this so much better than the previous Dream Heather tank that launched. That one just, I didn't like the fit. It didn't look good on me. And I feel like this one, again, as an IBTC girly, it is giving me cleavage. And I love that, because I never have cleavage. Straps fit really well. Again, I size down. I would say if you're IBTC, want it more snatching, size down. It's got stretch, and I don't feel like it's too tight anywhere. And then you've got this like seam under here, under the bust, which does hit way too low. For me personally, as an IBTC girly, I wish they would have like raised it a little bit for the smaller sizes. Obviously that's probably needed for BTC, but it just looks a bit odd on my small chest, because my boob stops right here and it's like way under. But very low scoop neckline, which I really like. I think it's very flattering. I just don't love the razor back. Like for me, that's just too much coverage. But I'm not even getting that much spillage right there with the razor back. But yeah, I really don't gravitate to a racerback. So I think that would be the only thing holding me back from buying this. However, I think it's very comfortable. And I do love the way it makes my chest look. I just wish we had a longer option and a different back. Like, if it were a halter, it would have reminded me a lot of White Fox's tops. And I would have loved it then. But I know not everyone loves a halter. And I think this is a good option to still have cleavage if you want more back coverage. Definitely would say true to size if in between, smaller chested, size down. I don't think you need to size up at all. It is very stretchy. If you want more length, maybe you could size up, but then you run the risk because these straps are not adjustable. There are removable cups, no built-in shelf bra or anything, but I feel like it works even without that because of the cups. And then the Dream Heather leggings are coming in the exact same colors. These are going to be 70 US, 86 Canadian, and it's coming in 3 inseams. So a short, which is 23, a regular, which is 25, and a tall, which is 27. And I believe I got regular, medium compression, high-rise waistband, hidden back rise, elastic glute seam. I don't know if this is just the pink. I only got pink. You guys know I hate Dream Heather. Every time I've tried it, I have not liked it. However, I like these. So I know they're probably gonna get tweaked because anything I like always gets tweaked. So, but I'm taking advantage of this because I'm glad I got the pink because they are short torso friendly and they are short glute friendly. Granted, I did size down, so it might not have been as short torso, short glute friendly in my true size, but because Dream Heather has got much more stretch in my opinion, I'm able to size down and it fits very comfortable, but it makes the glute seam, V-seam hit so much better than any other Dream Heather bottoms. It is mid-rise, like it's not covering my belly button, which Dream Heather, they've always tweaked it to be like ultra high rise. So this fit is my favorite fit of Dream Heather, hands down. If you're a short torso girl, short glute girl, and you've been wanting a shorter rise from Dream Heather, I definitely would try these because, again, keep in mind I did size down, maybe size down if you're wanting it to be even shorter rise. I didn't get any digging in though, even when I sized down, because again, it's very stretchy, but the seams hit so much better, the rise hit so much better. It's not scrunch yet, I got glute separation, and it made my glutes look really good for being non-scrunch. And again, normally Dream Heather is not cute on my butt, but I really like these. I would spend my own money on these. And I don't know if it's just the pink color, because I feel like last time Dream Heather launched, different colors fit different based off of what I heard. So I don't know if it's just the pink, but I'm very happy with how this fits. Good tummy control, mid-rise, short glute friendly, very stretchy, very comfortable. However, with Dream Heather, I don't wear these in summertime. These are strictly a fall winter legging for me, because I get instant crotch sweat in this fabric. It's a very warm material, not insanely thick, but just warm, that like, it's just too, in the summertime, yeah, crotch sweat is like instant. So don't love that. And then the glute seam again is just like an elastic glute seam, but it's not a scrunch, just an elastic glute seam. So it does give glute separation. And again, it's got heather to it. It is a little bit on the sheer side, like if you have a glute tattoo. However, if you don't have a glute tattoo and you wear a nude thong, I personally would not stress these, especially because the heather kind of helps hide sheerness. But yeah, I am honestly shocked at how much I like these, because I don't normally like Dream Heather. So again, sometimes you can't trust that PDF because it says no fit changes yet. If I like Dream Heather, there were definitely fit changes. So these get a stamp of approval for the short torso, short glute girlies. So here are the Dream Heather leggings, and they said no changes, and I'm glad I picked these up because in my opinion, unless I haven't been sizing, I swear I've been sizing down now in Dream Heather. I have. I sized down the playa ones. They claim no fit changes, but I swear these are now mid-rise. Dream Heather was like ultra high rise at one point. And it's almost short glute friendly. Like granted, I did size down, keep that in mind, like my true size probably would have been high rise, longer glute seam. However, sizing down, and like it is tight, but I feel like the Dream Heather has more stretch this launch, so it makes sizing down easier. I actually really like these, and you guys know I hate Dream Heather. Probably my favorite Dream Heather fit they've had. Like, that glute seam hitting right at the top. Like, it's not going past my glutes. The glute seam, obviously, like, it is going past my crack, but it's not bad. It's still flattering. And look at you see my belly button. Yo, I'm not crazy, am I? Like, they definitely changed Dream Heather. And again, I'm not mad because I hate Dream Heather, and this is the first time I haven't hated it. I would spend my own money on these. Holy cow, who would have thought? Dream Heather fabric reminds me of Petula Bear fleece. It's definitely softer, warmer fabric. So it's definitely not a legging I will wear in summer personally, but fall and winter or on a cooler day, I will wear. But I get instant crotch sweat in summer because it's a warmer fabric, so I just can't really wear it in summer. There is no top seam in the waistband, which I'm so happy about. But if you want mid-rise, shorter glute seam, I definitely think you could size down because it's stretchy. Like, it is stretchier than I feel like previous Dream Heather. Dream Heather's always been high rise to ultra high rise, really long glute seam ever since like the first drop when they tweaked it up. And like, I don't know, like I'm not even getting that much crotch tension. Like, wow. And like, I feel like it's flattering on the glutes. And it's not even scrunch. Like, I can get good glute separation. I feel like the V-seam isn't going up my back for like the first time in forever. Yeah, I would spend my own money on these. I think they're flattering for being non-glute lifting, non-scrunch. They're short glute friendly now. Again, keep in mind I did size down, so maybe not so much true to size, but if you don't mind sizing down, I think you wouldn't have to stress about the glute seam. I actually feel like it's not going up to my boobs for the first time forever with Buffbunny. So obviously, now if you liked the ultra high rise Dream Heather, I think you're gonna be slightly disappointed because even I think in my true size it'd be more high rise, but still on the lower rise side compared to ultra high rise. So if you liked the longer glute seam, you liked the higher rise, you might not like this fit. However, if you do like a shorter glute seam, shorter rise, I do think you would. But we've got the sticker in. Obviously it's a light pink, so if you have a glute tattoo, you're definitely gonna see it in this. No glute tattoo, nude thong. I really wouldn't stress it. I think the heathering helps with sheerness a lot, also with cellulite. That is the sticker. We'll do the squat test. We have the Colorado Fleece Sports Bra coming in Honeydew, Onyx Black, Snow Camo, Pink Camo, 40 US, 58 Canadian. Again, medium coverage, medium support, removable bust pads, reflective detail. Didn't get this, I don't run, it's not my vibe. I knew I wasn't gonna wear it. And then we have the base layer long sleeve hip top in Lucky Charm, Honeydew, Plastic Pink, White, Heather Gray, and Onyx Black. This is a tinsel, wool, and spandex blend. Hip length, long sleeve, thermal regulation, thumb holes, watch vent. Oh, that's what that hole is, a watch vent. I don't have a watch, so I was like, why is there a hole here? Okay. Lightweight, so the fit is similar to the Halo long sleeve. Whatever size you get in Halo, get in this. Again, there's only one length in this top so far. I personally prefer Halo. I just feel like this material I don't love. It's a little bit scratchy and uncomfortable, and the seams are really uncomfortable in this, like you feel them. So I prefer the Halo fabric, but again, sizing and overall seams are pretty much the same. However, they do have a few extra armpit seams that are uncomfortable as crap. Like, you feel them in your armpit to where I'm like, I want to take this off. It's like definitely a sensory thing. So if you're the same, don't get this. It has thumb holes, and then again it's got the fold over bit where you can like make it like a little, wait, right? No, actually, I don't know. It's got a thumb hole and then like a little watch slit. So it's definitely made for like runners, and like if you want something it's not that much warmer though compared to Halo, and Halo's more comfortable. So I don't know, this for me is a miss. Wouldn't spend my own money. I'd rather buy Halo. I just feel like the fabric's nicer. and I feel like these would both show sweat. They're both thin, stretchy, so why not go for the more comfortable one? I don't know. But overall, the seams pretty much are the same, except for those added extra armpit sleeves or seams that you definitely feel. That you feel the thumb hole sleeves as well, so just not as comfortable. And again, the material is kind of like a ribbed Henley. So a little bit scratchier, not as soft, but still has a lot of stretch, still breathable. Has the curved hem in the front, slight curve in the back, but not by much. Princess side seams front and back as well. The long sleeve in heather gray. So again, it's not as soft, buttery soft of a fabric as Halo. There's also seams like weirdly in the armpit right here that kind of cross over that you just feel. And I don't love that. I think Halo is definitely my preference over this. I don't love the seams in my armpits. Like, it just feels a bit uncomfortable. And I just don't feel like the fabric's as nice. But if you like a more ribbed, Henley-like material, you might prefer this. Definitely stick to the same size you get in Halo as this. I feel like they're both equally as stretchy, fit the same. The main difference is like the fabric, and again, the seams are much more noticeable on this. And I don't know if it's like a sensory thing, but I'm not loving it. It does have thumb holes. Scoop neckline, again, has the same princess seams. It hits kind of meet and greet length. I do like this gray, and I know I'll get use out of it, but I would have loved it more in the Halo fabric, I think. I'm just not a fan of, like, I don't know, like that. I feel that, like, it's so noticeable right here and in my armpit. So I'm just not loving the fit, like the fabric and seams. Then we have the Colorado fleece zip pocket jacket returning. Honeydew, onyx black, snow camo, and pink camo. So again, light medium compression, full length, reflective detail on back and cuffs, watch vent, front and arm pockets, fold over cuff that make mittens. I did extra small on this, and there have been tweaks to it. Updated contour seam lines, fit updated to be more true to size, length reduced. Added reflective detailing and watch vents. I am shocked that they said length reduced because this is so long on me. Yowza. Like, that's crazy. Like, this is definitely more for longer torso girls. If you have a short torso, I personally would skip because it's really long to the point where it just flat, like, folds over and bunches to become shorter because it's just too long on me. Fit does feel a little bit better. Like, I sized down to extra small. Like, I still have to size down for the waist not to be like so loose. So to me, it's still not a snatching BBL jacket, because even in my extra small, the waist still has a lot of room. The arm area is definitely tighter. I wish the tummy area was as snatching as the arm area. But it's, again, very long length and kind of curves in the front. It's got a collar, full zip. Has, again, the thumb hole watch as well, and then you can fold it over and make mittens. So a lot of cool features. There's also a zip pocket on the sleeve, only on the left sleeve, and then zip pockets in the front. And again, Colorado fleece material is a slick material on the outside and then a soft fleece on the inside. So 80% polyester, 20% spandex. Definitely would say if you want it snatching, to size down, because although keep in mind the arm area might get tight, so maybe don't. But if you can't size down and you're wanting it to be BBL snatching, I would say skip, honestly, because it's not a BBL snatching jacket. Even when I size down, it just makes the arms really tight. Now it is fitted, like it's not like baggy or anything, but it's not like giving that BBL effect. But it is a nice fitted jacket, but it's just a little too long for me. But I still wanted to snag, because you guys know Honeydew's my baby. We haven't seen Honeydew return since Juicy, I think, so wanted to get her. And I'll still definitely wear the jacket, and I'm glad I sized down. I do think it's more for longer torso girls, and if you're not wanting something insanely snatching in the waist area. And you've got the reflective back. Here's the Colorado fleece jacket in extra small. I kind of feel like they tweaked it a little bit. I need to go back on the PDF to make sure I'm like not making stuff up, but It's still like obviously not snatching on the bottom, but I do feel like it is a little bit more fitted than previous Colorado zip I have, unless maybe that was extra small. I actually really like it sizing down. Like sizing down, it kind of reminds me of how like Honors jackets kind of fit me, like the soft motion one. It's a slick fabric, but it's like kind of like got fleece lined on the inside to keep you warm. The arm area is definitely really tight sizing down. Like I wish the arm area was as tight as it is right here. I also think because it is really long and I have a short torso, it keeps like rolling and bunching when I move. So it's a little too long for me as a short torso girly. But if you have a long torso and you feel like long full length jackets never hit you long enough, I think you'd really like the length of this because it is very long. Has kind of, I guess it's a straight hem in the back. Like I don't feel like it curves. Full zip, again, has a collar. Has like a very unique like strap where like if you get cold, you can do that. So again, really nice if you live somewhere cold. Definitely would say if you want it more snatching to size down. The arm area will get a little bit tight, but it's still got stretch. But for me, I had to do extra small because again, it's just like, I like it fitted on the waist. And it is fitted, but I like it to, and there's genuinely like no compression happening in my tummy. A lot in my arms, but none in my tummy. But sizing down at least helps with the excess fabric. Colorado fleece leggings dropping, and honeydew, onyx black, snow camo, and pink camo. 68 US, 86 Canadian. High-rise waistband, 3 inseams. Short is 24.5, regular is 26.5, and then tall is 28.5. Light medium compression, glute contour. Didn't snag. I know I wasn't gonna like those. I have no need for them. And then we have the Colorado fleece bodysuit. So this is 86 US, 108 Canadian. Plastic pink, onyx black, and snow camo. Light medium compression. There's a regular, which is 26 inseam, and a tall, which is 28. I believe I got tall 28. Supportive mesh lining on sides, thumb holes, hidden clasps at bust for a zipper assist, watch vent, and legging pockets. So I am not like lives somewhere where it snows all the time, or where I don't ski much. But for the occasion, like I am 3-hour drive in winter from somewhere that like does tubing and snowboarding, and I don't have any outfits like this and I have been contemplating wanting to go do that. So I was like, now's the perfect time to like snag this and just have it for when I do decide to do that. And I think the quality is really nice. And I think 86, based off of like stuff I've seen for like outfits like this, is a reasonable price, especially for the quality. Like if you love Colorado fleece quality, you'll like this. But obviously it's definitely like niche. It's a very niche item because this isn't like something you're wearing to the gym or everyday wear. It's like specifically for skiing, snowboarding, and if you live somewhere like really cold, like Alaska. I got the camo. The pink was cute too, but I feel like camo, like earmuffs, and then like Ugg fluffy boots would eat for like a photo. So I did snag this. I did extra small, and I definitely should have done extra small. It was fine in the waist. It was just the arm area that kind of like the jacket that was really snug. It has 2 clasps by the bust to kind of help with the zipper. But I definitely should have done extra small because now I'm thinking about it, I can't layer under this, so I'm dumb for that. So size up if you want to layer under this. Definitely don't size down, true to size. It's got, again, thumb holes, no fold over mitt, but it's got the little watch opening, full zip, pockets on the side of the hips, and then I think that's all the detailing, yeah. It's very niche, I know, but I like Colorado fleece quality, especially for items like this. Like I do think it makes sense. And again, I have been debating snowboarding, so I feel like this would be perfect. I don't think this would obviously keep me warm enough, so I would layer this on, I guess, ski pants, I don't know. But it is cute, and yeah. I feel like I'm not the best person to review this, as I don't live somewhere like that or snowboard a lot. Okay, I had to snag this just to review. I sized down, and I definitely should have done extra small. It's tight. I got it on, I got it zipped, but like the thigh area is definitely a little tight, and mainly the arm area. Like the arms are real snug like the Colorado fleece zip jacket. but it fits fine in my waist area, like, so it's comfortable. Like, I'm happy with it. I feel like I can still freely move. The zipper quality also is not the best. Like, again, it had plenty of stretch and room in the waist, so it's not that like the waist was too tight that the zipper was ripped, but it's just like the zipper wouldn't move. So I don't know, but I feel like ski outfits are like, this might be on the cheaper side. I don't really know. I don't ski enough to like know, but I have seen some brands do ski outfits and they're like easily 100 plus. But it's, again, the Colorado fleece. I do feel like the quality is nice. Like, I do think Colorado fleece is a nice material. It's nice quality, good for people who live in colder climates. So I think it's actually really fitting that they made this outfit. I also love that it has pockets on the sides. So you can put stuff here. Again, full zip. It's also got 2 clasps in here to help zip it. It has thumb holes. Glute seam obviously is not going to be flattering on the glutes, but it's not really meant to be. It's just like a ski outfit. But I mean, not bad, but yeah. Don't size down. Like, I definitely could not fit like a long sleeve under here, so I probably should have done extra small to be able to layer. That's my bad. And now we're moving to recovery. We have the Plush fleece bralette in Lucky Charm Honeydew Plastic Pink, Heather Gray, Snow Camo, Pink Camo. This is going to be 38 US, 48 Canadian, medium coverage, light support, adjustable straps, and there are no removable cups in this. This is a hard no for me. I will be returning this. The fit is very much off. It's meant to be like a lounge comfy top, but it is not comfortable at all, and I did not size down, and I don't want to size up because then the boob area is going to be too baggy, too wide. But this bottom band they made way too tight. It's got very little stretch and it hurts when on, so it does not make for comfortable lounging. So I would not recommend this personally, not until they tweak this bottom band. And then it's like, again, the plush fleece material on the inside, no removable cups. So it's just not my vibe. I think this is gonna give me sweaty boob. It does have crossover adjustable straps, so you can tweak that, which is nice. I just think the fit really needs to be tweaked because the bottom band's too tight. And I don't know. It's too long line for me. Like, it's just not my vibe. But I can't size down to make it shorter line because this bottom band is insanely tight. It's like a basic scoop neckline. I don't know, there's nothing special about it to me, and the fit isn't great, so I just don't love this. I will be returning it. It's the bralette. I don't love it. I did extra small, definitely couldn't size down. It's longer line than I like. I just don't think it's that flattering. The straps are adjustable, however, the bottom band right here is so uncomfortably tight that it has no stretch, but if I size up, it's just gonna be too big everywhere else. So this just is not for me. I wish they would have done like a cuter bralette. It's also, again, that fuzzy material on the inside. So for me, just gonna give me boob sweat. Do like that it has adjustable straps, but this band has no stretch, like very little. Okay, it's got a little bit, but very little stretch down here. This fits like an extra small in the bottom band. Not everywhere else, but just this bottom band that, like, I just, keep that in mind. Like, if you do want this, keep in mind that this bottom band is insanely snug, and I would recommend sizing up if that's gonna bother you, because it's meant to be a comfy lounge bra, but because of that bottom band, I don't see myself wanting to wear this very long, so it kind of defeats the purpose. So if you still want to snag it, 100% size up for this band alone. If it's true to size everywhere else, just right here is way too tight, and it's uncomfortable. But yeah, it does have adjustable straps. It's kind of giving gaping, which is why I want to size down, it's kind of giving gaping, which is why I want to size down, but then I wouldn't be able to get it on. So this is a no for me. I'll probably be returning this. Just doesn't work. It's not flattering. Straps that cross over in the back. Then we have the Plush Fleece Crew Pullover, which I'm currently wearing. This came in a lot of colors, and this is it's coming in Lucky Charm, Honeydew, Plastic Pink, Heather Gray, Snow Camo, and Pink Camo. This will be 68 US, 82 Canadian. Plush fleece fabric, relaxed fit, a pleat embroidery on plastic pink and heather and gray colorways only. It does have thumb holes. Now, it's got a very unique thumb hole where it's like you can have it normal or put it in there. Now, my thumbs do kind of slide out of it a bit because, like, I don't know, I feel like it needs a little bit of tweaking, but I do like that feature. I think that's a really unique feature, especially because I love thumb holes and I know not everyone does. So you kind of get best of both worlds. Like, why can't we have both? So I like that feature. I did the medium for an oversized fit, and I definitely think you could size up if you want it more oversized. I would definitely go back for more. This is definitely my vibe. It's kind of giving collegiate. Obviously it doesn't say Buffbunny, it says Summit, but I love the like font. I love that it's got the camo contrast with pink. I just think this is very much my vibe. It's very comfortable. I definitely see myself lounging in it a lot. Even wearing it to the gym is like a cover up. I would spend my own money on it. I just love sweatshirts that have like this style font, the collegiate look, the like contrast logo. So definitely my vibe. Would spend my own money. And again, it's like kind of like think of a fuzzy blanket. That's what Plush fleece reminds me of. So thicker than I would say their normal crews. Definitely thicker than threads. You can also wear, I should have done a small, especially if I did plan to tuck it. But I just knew like, if I wanted to wear it untucked, I would definitely prefer the medium, as I like more length and I don't want it to be tight. It says Summit and then Buffbunny Collection 2016 camo. I actually think this is really cute. I love this so much better than had they done just like a pink crew. I love the collegiate look and I feel like that's what this is giving. And I love that it has the camo to tie in, makes it different. Like, I would definitely spend my own money on this. This is definitely my vibe, my style. So I am really happy with this. I love a collegiate look. I think it would have even been cute to even do that on the like imagine like on these sweats, a big B, collegiate B, Buffbunny logo in pink on the sweats. I think that would have been so cute. I don't think there's anything on the back. Anything on the sleeve? Have mini puffer backpacks in pink snow camo and plastic pink. I did not pick that up, but I'm kind of regretting not picking it up because the pink looks so cute and it's like a quilted texture. Then we have Halo long sleeve baby tee, only coming in one color, the pink camo. So this will be 38 US, 48 Canadian. Did they raise the prices again on that? I feel like they did. So they also have it in the long sleeve hip and the baby tee, but my hip is full length, so I don't know. But yeah, the difference is 40 US versus 38 in the length options. Again, Halo fabric, fits, feels the exact same as previous Halo, stick to the same size. The only difference is that now we get it in this camo print. It has thumb holes, 2 links, princess side seams, very similar to Honor's Mellow Soft. So if you like that, I think you'd like this. Now, I like the camo in the sweats, however, I don't love it in this Halo tee. It's a little too much for me, not my preference, so I think this might be a return for me as well. It's very comfortable. I love Halo, but I'd rather have a camo sweatpant than camo top. So I don't know, I just don't know, and I'm definitely not doing camo and camo. So I just don't see myself really wearing it. I don't love the print in this top personally. I don't love the way it looks online. But I like it in the sweats. But again, very breathable, does show sweat, very, very stretchy if in between size down. Halo fabric is 92% modal and 8% spandex. So here is the full length camo Halo long sleeve. Again, thumb holes, much softer of a fabric. This hits honestly right at my hip bones, even a little bit past. Again, thinner fabric. I just don't love the camo in the long sleeve. I don't mind it in the sweats. However, in this, just not my vibe. It's too busy. And I don't know. It's just, I'm not loving it. Obviously it's comfortable, but I just don't think it's my vibe. Fits the same as previous Halo long sleeve. I do extra small, stick to same size. Fabric feels the same. It's just got camo print. Then we have the Plush fleece zip hoodie in a lot of colors. We have it in Lucky Charm Honeydew, Plastic Pink, Heather Gray, Snow Camo, and Pink Camo. Now I got it in the Snow Camo because I wanted a matching set with the sweats, and this was my favorite camo that they've done. So it's definitely more of like a more neutral cream beige camo, which I like. It'll go with a lot, so I got it in the zip. I did extra small in the zip hoodie because I wanted to be able to tuck it. I want it more fitted. Definitely think I could have even done an extra small because it is like an oversized fit. Like you've got room inside. It's just short lined. It's got a hood, no like drawstring. And then it's got pockets with the internal mesh pockets, which I love that feature. I'm glad they're continuing that. Full zip. And then again, it's like a fuzzy blanket on the inside. And it's got the cuff bottom band. I love tucking this with the sweats. I think it is so cute. Pair it with like a pink hat, pink sneakers. Oh my gosh, for a Bratz post, this is gonna eat. I definitely would spend my own money on this. I think the material is nice. It's thick, much better than like threads. Thicker, will definitely keep you warm. And I do like the short line vibe with the oversized sweats. And this is the camo. Definitely think it's worth your buck. It's kind of got like a smaller bat wing and then Buffbunny logo on the sleeve, whereas this one does not have Buffbunny logo on the sleeve. 66 US, 82 Canadian. Front pockets with internal hidden mesh pockets, drop shoulder blouse and shoulder silhouette. I don't know. I do really like the silhouette of that. And then we have my favorite item this drop, the Plush fleece straight leg sweatpants, coming in a ton of colors. Lucky Charm, honeydew, plastic pink. Oh, why didn't I get honeydew? Plastic pink, gray, heather gray, snow camo, and pink camo. So 3 inseams. The short is 29, regular is 31, and tall is 34. Relaxed fit, draw cord, side pockets. And I do believe they made this one size smaller from previous. So I did size up to a large because I like an oversized fit. I don't think I would have been happy at all with a size small. So I'm glad I sized up 2 sizes. I feel like I even could have done an extra large to get the width I like. But for the most part, I think sizing up 1 size is pretty safe if you're not wanting an insanely oversized fit. If you're wanting that baggy vibe I do on like my Instagram with my Bratz post, size up 2 sizes. Thick fleece material, like a very fluffy blanket, so much thicker and sturdier of a fabric than threads. I think this is definitely worth your money. I think the quality is so much better than threads. I do wish that the drawstring was internal though. It's on the outside, has pockets that don't zip on the side, and I like to fluff those out to give that wider look. Straight leg, I did large, regular, and the inseam obviously when you size up gets a little bit longer. Had I done my normal size, I probably would have done long as a girly who likes a longer inseam. But I think the quality is amazing. I really like these. I love that we got like an edgy vibe from Buffbunny. Although I still feel like this is still a girly camo, so they still kept true to themselves while still kind of like staying on trend. So I do love that. Oh, snow camo and then pink camo. And this one, again, it's growing on me and I like it in the sweats and this. However, it's not one of my favorite camos. Like I think it looks better in real life than it does on photos and in video. Like it looks really busy in photos. I'm not loving it, but in real life, I actually really like it. Like it's quite unique to what other camos I have. And then I also got the emerald green because I did not have emerald green sweats, and I figured with my Buffbunny Miracle emerald green this would eat. And I did large in all of them. I'm very happy I did large. It makes it more oversized. I've got more room. And I do regular inseam. Plush fleece inside, again, drawstring. Much sturdier, nice fabric. I'm glad they did straight legs over the joggers. Like, I'm so happy about that. These are, I would spend my own money on all of them. I honestly might even go back for honeydew because honeydew is my baby. But yeah, I really like them. I love the edgy vibe. I think they're so cute. And I think the quality is definitely worth the price. Okay. Buffbunny 8. I was so nervous on how I was gonna feel. This is. Oh. This is so my vibe. Like my little Bratz OOTD post, this is gonna slay. So I did, again, large in all the sweats. I'm really glad I did. I think medium would have been fine too, but I really like the fit of large. Again, I did large regular. They're basically to the floor, which I like. I get that baggy oversized fit. I pull out the pockets to kind of give it wider. And it's just, I actually really like this camo. I love this jacket. I kind of wish I would have gotten more colors in this jacket for like the matching set, because I just think it's cropped and slouched with the baggy sweats is so cute. Okay, Buffbunny, like, okay. This is definitely my vibe. This is my vibe for sure. I'm so happy Buffbunny is doing stuff like this, because I would spend my own money on this set. Like, this is cute. It's gonna keep you warm. You're still edgy. You could wear this to the gym or streetwear. Again, drawstring on the outside. It's got pockets on both sides. They don't zip. No pockets on the back, straight leg. Again, it's like a fuzzy blanket on the inside. I think the quality is really nice, definitely thicker, better bang for your buck compared to threads. Love this camo. Like, this is definitely my favorite camo. I like the pink one too, like that one grew on me, like the green pink. But I think this set is definitely my top pick. Back looks like this. Again, nothing crazy, very simple, no pockets. The zip I did tuck, which I think is so cute, but this is how it looked. This is an extra small. Extra small was sold out, and I definitely think I could have done that because it's definitely an oversized fit. And if I want to tuck it, it's a short line, kind of like hip bone length. I just think it looks so much cuter tucked, right? It's got a hood, no drawstring though. Pockets, and then it has the mesh inside pockets as well, which I love that feature. Full zip, which I love. I prefer a zip over a pullover 100%, so I'm here for it. It's got cuffs, good arm length, but I did a large. Again, they're the plush fleece, and I did regular inseam, especially because I sized up. I sized up to a large because I wanted that oversized baggy look, and then I fluff out the pockets to the side. Like, this is my vibe, like paired with like an itty bitty crop. Like, I definitely think this camo is growing on me. I think it's cute. I don't have any camo like this. It's got ties of pink in it. So again, it pairs really well with the pink. It's again a very warm, soft, fuzzy, like almost like a fuzzy blanket inside. Not necessarily Sherpa. It's like a fuzzy blanket. So it's definitely a warmer sweatpants. So might get a little hot in the gym. But if you live somewhere cold, I feel like this is perfect for winter. It'll definitely keep you warm. It's not thin like the threads. I also feel like it's got a little bit more structure to it than threads, which I prefer. I'm glad we got these in a straight leg. I think a cargo would have been cute too. But yeah, I feel like this is definitely Buffbunny being a little bit edgier while still keeping like true to themselves, because it is a girlier camo. So I do like it. I like it in the sweats better than the halo long sleeve. And I think it looks better in person than it does online. In photos, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like that camo. But I think with these sweats, especially paired right, are super cute and quite unique in terms of like camo. I think a pink camo would have been really cute. I know this has ties of pink in it, but I think like a straight pink camo would have ate. But yeah, I would definitely say if you want this oversized look, 2 size up. Honestly, like with the drawstring, like this to me fits like a medium, but maybe I'm just so used to oversized. Like I definitely would not have liked a small in this. Would have been way too tight. So I personally would say to size up in these. I did regular inseam, and I think it's fine. Definitely don't do long. Like had I done small, I probably would have done long, but since I sized up, regular inseam is perfect for a 5'4" girly. Like it's literally dragging the ground. But I just love how baggy they look. And they're gonna keep you warm. So I'm actually really excited for that Buffbunny did these. I'm excited for my other camo. Like I have just been, as you guys know if you follow me on Instagram, in a big sweatpant kick. I love an edgy like graphic sweat paired with like a, again, itty bitty crop. So would definitely spend my own money on these. I do wish the drawstring was internal though, not on the outside, as I do have to tighten it to kind of keep it up because I did size up to a large. But waistband drawstring is pretty thick. Like I feel like the quality is really nice. Is everything for this Buffbunny part 2 drop for January. Again, January 31st, 1 p.m. CST. Code Bailey, as always, saves you money. It saves you 10% off with Buffbunny. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.